Hello, welcome back to SEO Daily. I've got an interesting stat for you today, and it's going to be about Google algorithm updates. I've been in SEO for over 20 years now, and one of the questions I get asked most frequently at networking events or when I'm giving talks or on phone calls or strangers stopping me in the street is, how do you cope with all the Google updates? Now, this question started in the days of Panda and Penguin and other animal-based updates. My answer has always been, we acknowledge them, keep an eye on any changes, but largely ignore them. Because unless there are big, massive, sweeping changes, then there's not really much work for us to do in SEO. And that might be a controversial thing to say, but I'm going to give you some stats to kind of back this up a little bit. Well, it's what works in my mind. I'd love to know if your opinion is different, especially if you are in SEO. How many times do you think Google updates the algorithm? There are big ones that people know about. So late last year, we had the helpful content update. And more recently, in March, we had the sort of AI, again, vaguely helpful update, helpful content update. And that's really only the tip of the iceberg. So pre-2009, Google didn't always let us know when they'd changed the algorithm. They'd be not sort of cagey about it, but I think back in the old dark ages of SEO, Google's opinion might have still been a bit us and them when it came to people in SEO or website owners and their secret goings on behind closed doors in California or wherever they are, I can't remember. But in 2009, someone called Matt Cutts at Google decided to start sharing information about updates. And I think it's probably one of the best things Google ever did, because it started to make really clear that they see good practice and high rankings as very much hand in glove, just very much the same thing. So I'm going to pause for a minute and give you a second to have a guess how many Google algorithm updates there has been since they first started announcing them in 2009. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. If you're watching on video, you can watch my countdown. 5, 3. What's the figure? How many do you think there's been? Well, it's estimated there has been around 30,000 algorithm updates. Some years there'll be 4,000 or 5,000 updates in 1 year. You only got to look, 365 days in a year. That's quite a lot of updates per day. Hell, sometimes it's quite a lot of updates per hour. So why aren't we all flipping out? Why isn't everyone in SEO absolutely freaking out? And it's because a lot of the algorithm updates are they're all based around Google getting a clearer idea of what constitutes good content, authoritative content, and useful content, and what signals what makes bad content or spammy rubbish kind of content or sketchy SEO stand out. So generally, this is proof yet again, I'll come back to my initial point, that good practice reflects good SEO. They're sort of the two sides of the same coin. If you're creating tons of helpful content and your website's accessible, it's easy to use, everything's nice and clear, and lots of people are talking about you, then you're going to rank well. That's it, really. So yeah, we pay attention to the algorithm updates to let you know a little bit sort of behind the scenes. Here at Yeseo, we have converted the emails that, the notices that Google send out about updates into an RSS feed, and in our Slack we just keep an eye on it. It just goes ticking along like a tick, updates happening all the time. So if you want access to that RSS feed, just send me a message, DM me or whatever. I'm happy to share that with anyone, or just Google it. Google makes this quite clear on their website. But in summary, there is a lot of Google updates, and you shouldn't really worry that much about them. I think a lot of the reporting actually from the SEO industry is because we're just geeks about it. We're just entertained. We like it. We go, ooh, what's changed? What's changed? But on the whole, if you're a business owner, just do good stuff. This is why I chose .io as the domain extension for the SEO website, yeseo.io, because it means input output. And in SEO, put good stuff in, you'll get good stuff out. I could have just said that at the beginning and made this a 10-second long podcast episode, but I didn't. And if you've watched through till now, thank you very much. Please like, share, comment, do all that good social stuff. I am still continuing with my daily podcast updates. Please let me know if there's any topics you want me to talk about, because I don't think the well is going to run dry, but a little bit of input would be appreciated. Right? Thank you very much. As ever, I've got to find the end button. There it is.